Hey guy, this is Map Wizard, and today I'm gonna show you how to build a futuristic fantasy healing tower that actually heals. So let's get in there and see how it works. First of all, um, sorry, I took the liberty to place some reflective from a gallery. I don't recall this one. I think it's from the Dark Tilted Gallery. There's damped concrete and a street. This is a concrete one. The rocks are coming from the nature gallery as well as the vines. The tower, the tower is the wall basically used to create the tower and the arch, as well as the windows coming from dark tilted. I think also like the library. The grid is coming with the flags is coming from the pirate collection. The torch from the light collection. The rings are coming from the ring collection. That circle here, concrete circle, is coming from the Princess Gallery, Princess Castle. These arch are coming from the arch, basically, the gallery, I believe. And they basically, I played with rings, and this is a device. There's the round ball in the middle is a device for FX, the device tab. Then this is there's a sphere, a glass sphere that is set to red, orange, as well as the same color as the ball. You can see here the particles. These particles are from the particle galleries, I believe, and they create that smart effect. The healing aspect, the fact that you see the glyphs on the screen and it actually heals. It's basically the cube, which is underneath the map, resized to the minimum, and the purplish color inside is the vent from the Kevin's the cube. So basically, the way it works is I wanted to do something which is outside of my comfort zone, which needs to basically architect something from scratch and create something which is not existing, which is totally out of this world, and create some sort of effect. I think I pretty succeeded. I'm pretty happy with the result. It took me around 3 hours to build this, and I'm gonna show you how to create like a basic tower and what are the problematic that you will deal with when you're doing these things. So let's do it right now. So basically, what's happening? Let's in here. Usually, what you do is you put you take a wall, and the wall is gonna take the whole thing. But what you want to do is you want to resize it to the width to the its minimum size, and you place it, and then you go around, you copy it, you go around, and you have to invert it so that the this you're always facing outside that is the same as the other side. And what you do is you place it there, and then you remove the grid. Usually I work in grid 32 to set it in the corner right here. I use the corner here, and I set it. And once it's placed, I can actually place the second one. And once they're both set, I have to remove the grid, and then I just move to. By the way, you need to put as prop, so it needs to be set as prop when you do that. So to do that, you go into the option menu when you're selecting with your phone, and then once the setting is done, you select the piece. So it allow you to use the option on the left of your screen to resize it and play with the thickness, the height, and the width. Once the two walls are set, and you remove the grid, you can move it to one and a half. So one is one cube and half of the second one. So you place this at half of it, and that should give you enough good distance to be able to do a tower. And what you do is you select two pieces, and then you're gonna yaw. And every increment you do on the yaw, you will place a new set down, and you keep going until you've done it all, and it creates like a basically a circle. And once you have that circle, basically that's you select that first layer that you did, and if it doesn't fit, if it's too wide, if the wall is too wide, it's gonna create, and some material are too thick or too wide, they're gonna create some sort of overlap in where they meet, and you will see right away that it's not good for the tower. So you need to find a material that's gonna fit for that. And anyway, once you have created that first tower cylinder, you just copy them all, and then you just make a copy, and then you go up and you place them to create the height that you want for the tower. And that's pretty much it. Then you see here, it creates some sort of structure like this, which is not too bad. It's pretty close to be very very good. I think there's a line, and that's okay. I mean, we're working with square stuff, so I can't expect to have like a perfectly round. But this is giving me what I wanted, and I'm happy about it. So in order to remove the window, you will have to remove two of these things, two of these portion of the wall. What's going to happen is you're going to have a V shape, which is going to be left, and you will have to hide it somehow. And my solution to hide it was to put some sort of mantle of concrete block, basically, to hide it, and here too. And I put flags after, so it gives like the effect that there's a reason why the block is there. It's not just like a block. And that was the solution I found to fix the problem. And when you do remove these two parts to put the window is a wall, which is the regular size wall. So you will have to make that wall as prop as well in order to edit it in the width and the height so that you can fit it right there. And you will have to remove it as well from the grid in order to place it there. And you go slowly to put it in position, and eventually you'll find it and you fit it right. It's going to sit there and it's going to be perfectly fitting. And if you look, you can't really tell. It's pretty well integrated. So that's gonna create like and you can repeat. I could have put more window, like another one here, and that would be fine. I could do like a 10-story with maybe stairs inside, because I think I could have put the princess library stairs, the round stairs in there, and just go all the way up. That could have been one of the options. But anyway, this is pretty much what it is. Now, to create the top, what I did is I took the ring, the first ring, which you see there, the arch, and the big ring there, and that one here. And what I did is I created down on the ground. I created that structure with the arch and the inverted arch, just to get like as a skeleton for building this thing. And then I created in the middle the arch, and I was happy with what I had created as a skeleton, and I thought it would give like a nice effect. And because if you look, you can see the all the roundish ceiling. You can see the light sparkling on it, giving an effect of roundish, which is what I was looking for actually from below. Because if you're below, you see it. You see it's kind of roundish, and to do that is basically you place a lot of arch. Basically, these little things here are all arch, one next to another. Now you see they're not even, because I've been doing that like pretty fast. Even though it took me 3 hours, I've started like really good, and then I started to copy. But when you start to copy, you don't get like the even picture. So there's more adjustment to be done to correct this, even though down at the bottom we don't see it. You see, I started it because you see it's all lean and perfect, and then I started to copy, and it gives crap. So if I would have keep going one at a time and going around, I think I would have had like a better result. than copying. Um, Even though I copied, it's still good enough to the eye, but it bugs me, so I will eventually have to fix it. And the way you do that is that you place all your arch all around, and it creates the structure. And remember, I was down on the ground, and once I completed, I couldn't do the whole thing at the bottom. I did the first portion. 'Cause my in my head is like, I'm gonna create like the first portion, which was like right here. And once I had that, because when you select the whole bunch of pieces together, you have a max of 100 pieces that can be selected. So I wanted to make sure that I could copy the structure from the below and just come place it on the top of these circular. I would have to. Oh, I just spotted an error. This is an offset on the tower. Oh, it's barely visible. Um, Small adjustment to be done. But anyway, you see, there's this is the kind of stuff that you have to pay attention. But when you place things one on top of the other, you can have some mismatch, and it's difficult to reposition stuff. The arch is pretty easy to do, but it's tedious and it's long. I think the concept itself is more where you have to think about what you're gonna do and where you're going with this. It's basically once I have done that, I complete it all around, and then I start to work on the details, like adding these two with the glass sphere and the effect inside. And then I created vine on the tower. Um, and after that, I had the rocks, and that's pretty much it.